Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bianca. For those of you who are new here, for those of you who already know, thank you so much for coming back. Before I get started, please make sure to subscribe and to hit that like button in order for me to, get more out there in the algorithm of YouTube. So without further to say, let's get right into the content. By the title of this video, you can tell that I have quit my full-time job, and the reason for that is because I personally thought that I could do so much more. Just a little bit about me. I do have a bachelor's degree in health administration, so I guess I should start from the beginning. So I started working at a very well-known hospital here where I live, and it's very known to other states. Usually when there's like an infectious disease that, outbreaks anywhere in the world, they usually bring the patients here, to the state that I live in, to the hospital where I used to work at. So everything was going perfectly good. I had done my internship there back in 2015. I had freshly graduated college with my associates at that time. And then, so I went there for my internship. I was working directly with the patient financial services director. She was a really awesome lady. And so she actually extended the offer to have a full-time job there. So I obviously said yes. So while I was working there, I decided to go back to school to get my bachelor's degree because they were so supportive. And also the college that I actually went to, they're kind of affiliated with the hospital that I worked at. So I said, why not just go back to college? So then I went to a private college, and so whatever. I spent there at that hospital 5 years, and then we all know that what came around, that whole virus. And I didn't want to take I don't think it's like a big deal now in YouTube, but I didn't want to take the COVID, thing. And so I decided to quit. Like, it was a really, really hard time for me because I had been working there 5 years. I was close to working there 6 years. And so I started at a very young age. Like I said, I graduated college and I started my internship there and so forth. So then I ended up getting a new job with a staffing company. So for those of you who don't know, there's many different staffing companies. I happen to work at a nurse staffing company. So it was really different to what I was doing at the hospital, being in the patient financial service department, with the whole revenue cycle and everything like that, to now working at a staffing company as a billing specialist. And so everything just happened so perfectly that I honestly thought it was God's hand working all this out so that I avoid getting the thing, So because one of my friends actually, one of my coworkers at the hospital referred me, and I had the interview on Wednesday. I got called back in on Thursday, and then on Friday I was told, you got the job. So it was amazing. Everything happened perfectly fine. But I was there for a whole year and 4 months. And with it being there for a year and 4 months, I had applied for 3 team lead positions. The first one I didn't get because I needed to be there for a whole year. And I think I was only like 9 months in. So I could understand that one. The second time I applied, I was told no because I had applied for a different department than the one that I was working for. And the third time that I applied for the team position and I didn't get it, it was because they said I was too quiet in the meetings and the morning huddles, which was really surprising to me. And so I didn't even realize that a lot of people from the team knew that I had applied for the team lead position. And when they announced the new team lead position, they actually had 3 team lead positions open in my department. So besides those 3 that I had already applied, there was 2 more. So they had hired 2 external leads, and then they bumped one of my coworkers over to be the team lead. And, it was really such a slap to my face because a lot of my coworkers like, man, I was literally rooting for you. one of them told me that. The other one said, I'd rather have you who are more, knowledgeable about everything that's happening or that's going on in a day to day. And then I told her, I was like, well, the reason why I didn't get it is because I'm supposedly too quiet in the meetings. And they were like, literally the morning huddles are like 3% to 5% work related. Everything else is just a whole bunch of talk about random stuff, not even work related, like nothing. So I really felt, just really, I want to say like rejected in a way, because personally, I thought I was the most qualified, and, I just felt really bad about it. So this person that went to being a biller, and now my team lead, the one that they did internal transfer, she was actually being rude to me. So I don't know what kind of statement I had made, and she was like, well, you'll get it next time. But she said it in such a rude way, kind of like saying, yeah, I'm better than you type of way. And that really did kind of make me really sad about the whole situation, even more than I was already. And I had been working there, I've been there longer than her by like 2 or 3 months, I believe. So it was a little bit of a slap in the face, just because they said that I didn't speak much, when I feel like if you're going to have a morning huddle that's 3% to 5% work related, and then not hire someone because of that reason, that's really, I want to say, bad management. Because I would rather, like one of my coworkers said, the one that said that she was really, hoping that I would get that position, she said, I would rather have someone that knows what she's doing than someone who, just talks about pets or just random things in the meetings. So anyways, I decided to quit because the person that became my team lead, the person that was being rude and, kind of just throwing it in my face, she constantly will ask me for questions, like all the time, like every single day. It's like, how do you do this? How do you get that? It's just, so I just decided. And so, it made me really get into the point of my life where I was like, why am I even in this job? I'm not going to be doing other people's job when I'm not even getting paid for it. So I just decided to go ahead and quit. I don't have anything lined up. I do have a few savings, but that's about it. So it's really hard, especially in the time that we're living in. It's really hard. I did decide to just kind of focus more on my social media, even though obviously my channel is barely growing. I don't have many followers, to be honest. I'm like 300 followers, so that's our subscribers on YouTube. I do have candles that I'm pretty sure you guys know. So they're faith candles. So this is one of my collections. They're the black jars. You can see more. I don't think the lighting is letting you see it, but you can see more on my website. I'm gonna put the link in the bottom. So if you guys want to support me, go ahead and purchase one of these candles. I do and they're faith related. Like I said, 20% of my sales do get donated to charities. There's been times when we go and feed the homeless people around my town. So it's just something that I really love doing. So if you guys know anyone, like this one here, it says pray more, worry less. This one, I just did it, I think last week. So it's something that I'm going to apply to myself, because honestly, I don't know if you can tell, but I have been crying a lot, just because I do have a responsibility. I have 3 kids. I have a mortgage to pay. I am a single mother. I don't have like a backup income that comes through. It's just myself. So if you guys know of anybody who loves Jesus and loves candles, please just share my video with them. I'm thinking of maybe opening or like creating a TikTok account to just kind of get more out there, since TikTok is like the new Instagram or something like that. I have no idea what I'm going to do at this point. I only have one interview lined up for a billing manager position, but I've been rejected from like 3 positions. Some of them I rejected them just because the pay was very, very low, and I did take a huge pay cut from the hospital into this job that I just quit. But like I said, it was something that I needed at the moment, because I didn't want to get this, and everybody was requesting for you to have that. So yeah, I just took it. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say, like give advice that you should quit your job or something similar. I ended up quitting it just because people at that place was making me very, very miserable. They kept constantly making me feel bad. There was a comment like, just because she has it, like from leadership, from the management, like supervisor and manager, they're like, well, just because you have a degree doesn't mean you're gonna get the position. Like it was just really like a slap in my face. So I didn't want to be in that environment anymore. I didn't feel like I should be there. So, yeah, like I said, if you guys want to support me, just share this video to anybody that, might want to purchase my candles. I also have like coffee mugs or like a devotional journal on my website. So yeah, so the advice that I want to give you is, if you're not happy, make sure you have a plan, make sure you have something lined up before you quit. And just talk to your family. Maybe, they can be supportive of you doing this decision. And I'm definitely going to pray more about it. I am going to pray for God to open a new position that, I can be treated better with, just treated